Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today's episode is very interesting because in today's episode we will learn about that how Makkah was populated. Sayyiduna Ibraheem's son Sayyiduna Isma'eel was born in the Syria to Sayyidatuna Haajirah raziyallahu ta'ala anha. Sayyiduna Ibraheem's wife Sayyiduna Saarah did not have any children, and due to envy, she asked Sayyiduna Ibraheem alayhi salam to separate Haajirah and her son Sayyiduna Isma'eel and then take them somewhere far away from her. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provided means for this. Therefore, a divine revelation revealed upon Sayyiduna Ibraheem alayhi salam to take Sayyidatuna Haajirah raziyallahu ta'ala anha and Sayyiduna Isma'eel alayhi salam and leave them in such a land where there is no sign of water and nothing else except plain fields and deserted mountains. Therefore, Sayyiduna Ibraheem alayhi salam left along with Sayyidatuna Haajirah raziyallahu ta'ala anha and his son Sayyiduna Isma'eel alayhi salam and came to the place where the sacred Kaaba is situated today. At that time there was no population, nor was any springs of water or any sign of water or human beings far and wide. Sayyiduna Ibraheem alayhi salam placed some dates in a pot and filled a skin sack with water and departed from there. Sayyidatuna Haajirah called out, "O Prophet of Allah, where are you going, leaving us helpless in this lonely desert?" Sayyidatuna Haajirah raziyallahu ta'ala anha called out many times, but he did not reply back. In the end, Sayyidatuna Haajirah raziyallahu ta'ala anha asked, "Are you leaving us here at your own will, or are you fulfilling the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by doing this?" Then he replied, "O Haajirah, whatever I have done is the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala." After hearing this, Sayyidatuna Haajirah raziyallahu ta'ala anha said, "You may leave now. I have a stern belief and firm faith that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not let me or my son get harmed." After this, Sayyidina Ibraheem alayhi salam made a long supplication and came back to Syria. After a few days, when the dates and water ran out, severe hunger and thirst struck Sayyidatuna Haajirah raziyallahu ta'ala anha. The milk in her chest has also dried out, and her son was suffering due to hunger and thirst. She ran between the hills of Safa and Marwa 7 times in search for water, but there was no sign of water anywhere. Moreover, the condition of Sayyidina Isma'eel alayhi salam was such that due to severe thirst, he was weeping bitterly and tapping his heels on the ground. Sayyidina Jibreel alayhi salam struck his foot near the Sayyidina Isma'eel alayhi salam heels, and a spring of water gushed from there. This water possessed properties like that of milk and used to work both as food and water. Therefore, by drinking the water of Zamzam, Sayyidatuna Haajirah raziyallahu ta'ala anha and Sayyidina Isma'eel alayhi salam survived. Sayyidina Isma'eel alayhi salam grew up, reached the age of puberty and started hunting. Thus hunting and the water of Zamzam became the means of their living. Then some people of the tribe of Jarham came grazing their goats, and seeing the spring of water, they started living there with the permission of Sayyidatuna Haajirah raziyallahu ta'ala anha. Furthermore, Sayyidina Isma'eel alayhi salam married with a woman of their tribe, and with the passage of time, this valley became populated. Subsequently, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded Sayyidina Ibraheem alayhi salam for the construction of the holy Kaaba. Therefore, Sayyidina Ibraheem alayhi salam constructed the holy Kaaba with the help of his son Sayyidina Isma'eel alayhi salam. At that time, Sayyidina Ibraheem alayhi salam invoked a long dua for his children as well as the inhabitants of Makkah. That dua is mentioned in different verses of the Holy Quran. In Surah Ibrahim, some portion of his dua is mentioned in the following words: "O our Lord, I have caused some of my descendants to settle in a valley wherein there is no cultivation near your sacred house. O our Lord, so that they may keep the prayer established. Therefore incline some hearts of people towards them and provide them fruits to eat. Perhaps they may be thankful. This is the historical beginning of the establishment of Makkatul Mukarramah that is proven from the Holy Quran. In that dua, Sayyiduna Ibrahim alayhi salam asked for two things from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The first was that the hearts of some people may incline towards his progeny, and the second was that these people may have fruits as their food. These supplications of Sayyiduna Ibrahim alayhi salam were accepted. Therefore, the hearts of the people are attracted towards the inhabitants of Makkah in such a way that today billions of people are anxious to behold the sacred land of Makkah. For centuries, the Muslims have strived and endured hardship to go to Makkah through land, sea and air, and will continue to do so until the day of judgment, insha'Allah. The abundance of fruit in the food of the people of Makkah is to such an extent that despite there being no crop of fruit in Makkah or in its surroundings, the people are astonished to see various varieties of dry fruits and fruits being available in the markets of Makkah throughout the year. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed the land of Taif to yield fruits of all types, and a variety of fruits and vegetables are transported from there to Makkah. Furthermore, a huge variety of fruits and dry fruits are also imported to Makkah from different European countries as well as Egypt and Iraq. All this is by virtue of the invocations of Sayyiduna Ibrahim alayhi salam. It is undoubtedly a true wonder of Islam. After this, Sayyiduna Ibrahim alayhi salam invoked the following dua for the progeny and all the believers. O my Lord, maintain me as one of who establishes prayer and some of my descendants. O our Lord, and accept my prayer. O our Lord, and forgive me and my parents and all the Muslims on the day when the account will take place.